Welcome, people. Welcome. So I got to do it again because I was far back.
You have to have the headphones on.
Nah, I don't. But if I hadn't had the one, I would have fucked up.
Hey, there you go. There's a little blooper for you.
We don't do bloopers at Armchair Gaffers. Do you know why?
It's perfect.
Because we're perfect. First time, every time. Ooh, am I centered? There we go. Welcome, people. Welcome to Armchair Gaffers. This is a new show that hasn't got a name yet.
It's called Writing Week.
Welcome to Writing Week, brought to you by Armchair Gaffers. And today I have a very special guest, none other than Kas, MUFC Kas, KAS, MUFC, AFC, MUFC, NUFC, KS.
So you just want to give me all the abbreviations of football clubs?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just Kas.
MUFC Kas.
Yeah.
Welcome, bro. Say welcome to the Gaffers.
Hello, everyone at Armchair Gaffers. You might recognise me from a live show. I might be too Twitter for some people, you know. I might be a little bit too shameless. But I can talk ball.
No, you can. Listen, not going to lie, you're one of the few United fans. There's about two of you out there that I can stand, and you're one of them. So,
That's not what you told me on Twitter the other day.
No, brother, please. Sometimes, brother, emotions. Sometimes maybe Arsenal lose or drop points, and my head is hot. Cool. Anyways, listen. This is a new segment, unplanned, unscripted, and we're gonna use this time to put players under the microscope.
Under the microscope, there's your show name.
Armchair Gaffers, under the microscope.
There you go. That's a bad boy name.
Under the microscope. Under the microscope. I like that.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm thinking about thumbnails now. Thinking about a scientist in a lab coat. And then forget all that. Today's under the microscope, we are looking at the man of the moment, the star boy, MBE, OBE, CBD. What?
That man who?
Rashford.
God, man. Hey.
So I've said some things in the past, Kaz, you probably don't know about this. I've said some things about
Yeah.
Rashford and people have been onto me, okay? Right now, if you read the reports and the tweets and everything, he is the best player in the world. Mbappe levels, bring the Ballon d'Or home. Rashford.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to disagree.
No. Currently on form, remember, to be labelled as the best player in the world, obviously they have to have an all-round ability and game for a consistent number of years. Mbappe's done it for years. Let's face it. And he's young. He's won the World Cup. Rashford's having a great season. Doesn't mean he's the best player ever. But currently in Europe right now, as far as I know, he is, if not anything, the best player. He is scoring a goal a game pretty much. He has got about 30 GA this season alone. Yes, he does.
I can find out for sure.
100%.
Because I've got my trusted...
And he added that against Barcelona with a great game and a great goal.
You think he's got 30 GA?
And he should have got someone sent off too. But
you know what was crazy? You said he's got how much GA?
29, 30.
He's got exactly 30 GA.
See, yeah.
35 appearances, 22 goals, 8
So
assists.
that's a goal contribution. By the way, no penalties.
And that's enough, yeah? So those 22 goals, no comps, yeah?
Yeah.
1 FA Cup, 5 EFL Cup, 4 Europa League, 12 in the Premier League. And of those 12 in the Premier League, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He scored 6 before the World Cup and 6 after.
Which is quite good.
Yeah.
But I will say, though, I won't say every single performance has been great.
That's my thing, because I don't feel like he plays like outstandingly good. He's been getting that goal, because it's usually that goal, just a one goal. Pa-pa.
I think I've got reasons why, though.
Hit me up.
I think with Marcus, it's more along the lines of who he's got up front next to him. Because he's had to play up front, he's had to play on the left, he's also had to play on the right. He hasn't really had a link-up man in striker where you could say that suits him. Weghorst and him are hit and miss with each other on link-up play, where I think Weghorst and Anthony play very well together, right? But the man he's missing is Martial, and they have great chemistry. And every time Marcel's played with him, he's had good performances. And I've been watching them home games. I've been to every single home game, bar the Newcastle home game, watching Manchester United.
So what you're telling me is that he does play well as a whole. Because for me,
Not as
I'm
a
not
whole,
seeing it.
because he does he does the fundamentals well. He tracks back this season. He works hard, and you could say some decisions that he makes in the final third are hit and miss, but at the same time, you need a striker. Like you need your focal point needs to link up with your left side. You need to link up well with your left back. I think he links up very well with Luke Shaw. Centre mid, I feel like Bruno Fernandes knows where to pick him out more time. Eriksen actually has picked him out more time this season. And I wouldn't say Eriksen's been the best, but Marcus is more along the lines of his performance are getting better and better because he's making those certain runs. He's taking on a man like he used to do when he was younger.
Is he beating him though?
Yes, he actually is.
Cool. Because that was my thing for a long time. He didn't beat his defender. Do you know who he's reminding me of right now? This current Rashford, who springs to mind? I'm going to go back. I can't remember how many years. I think it's maybe 2012, maybe.
You said that, say Danny Welbeck.
No. Danny Welbeck wasn't bad in 2012.
Actually, he kind of was.
Oh, he was at United.
Was he Sunderland or was he at... No, he's at United.
He might have been on loan, but no. I'm thinking 2012. I might be wrong. I think Newcastle. I'm probably got the wrong year, guys. So
are you going to say Ben Arthur?
No. I'm going to say Papis Cisse. Yeah? And what I mean by that is the Midas touch. Everything he touches goes to gold. Do you understand what I mean?
2012 when he scored that goal against Czech.
I'm guessing
I
don't know what year it is.
No, I think you're right. I think between the 2010, 11, 12 period.
Yeah. It feels like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Petr Cech was to leave around.
Oh, it was 2012.
Oh, there you go then.
On the dot, yeah.
Knowledge is power.
Just I was a blind punt. But what I mean is that right now, my friend called me last night, United fan, and he said, Jess, if Rashford was from Senegal or anywhere, we would be saying that this is voodoo. That's what he genuinely said to me.
Nah, you know what it is. It's Eric Ten Hag.
It's probably Ten Hag, and because Rashford has money in the bank, because we've seen that he has ability, we know he's a good player.
Yeah.
So we know he's probably just getting back to doing what he can do. But again, when I say the Papis Cisse thing, this is probably the most purplest of purple patches you've ever seen. Okay, because the reason why I'm so hell-bent on the performance is because when the goals dry up, because goals do dry up.
Yeah.
What then, Rashford? If they don't dry up, he's on course to be one of the best players of all time. But goals do dry up.
Yeah, they do. It's just what you're going to do around it. But that's why he's got quite a few assists this season too.
He's got 8 assists in all. I want to look at his Premier League stats. In the league...
I think he's got, did you say 12 goals?
In the league, 12
and
goals.
I think he's only got 3 assists in the league.
Exactly.
No, as long as you do your fundamentals, you're okay. You can't expect a left winger to score all your goals. Otherwise, you end up like Liverpool this season, relying on Mo Salah to do what he does best, which is score goals. And look where that did. It's dry. You wouldn't say it's dried up for Mo Salah because he's actually got mad GA at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's what you do around it. And I'm not seeing the fundamentals from a Mo Salah. Why I say Mo Salah, Rashford is because they're both inverted forwards currently. Not inverted wingers, not wingers. Mm-hmm. Or a wide mid.
Yep.
He's literally an inside forward, and he's there. His job is to score goals and get shots off and make a difference. But sometimes you might not score, but you might make the difference. Like it could be along the lines of you take a shot, the goalkeeper parries it, and you get a goal from that, but you won't get recognised for it.
Make a difference as well. And I think because people believe I don't like Rashford. Yeah, on the point of making a difference, I think his threat unnerves defenders and could open up spaces for his other players. He's mad fast.
So look at against Barcelona.
Exactly.
They had to play a deeper line, especially in the second half, and they got absolutely terminated.
Exactly. This isn't a long segment. What I want you to do, I know it's on the spot. I want you to give me 3 reasons why Rashford is the real deal, and I'm going to try and think of 3 reasons why he's not the real deal. Now, guys, this isn't scripted, and I didn't tell you, I wasn't asked you beforehand. So this is me getting you to draw on all your footballing knowledge, all this MUFC, NUFT, CADS knowledge, never found knowledge on why. Convince me, I'm an alien. I've just landed on planet Earth, on planet Manchester, and I said, you told me about football. I'm like, what's football? And you say Rashford is football, and explain why this is football. Why it's a good player.
Why Rashford is the real deal, I think.
3 reasons. That's what I want.
The easiest one to go to, number one, is his goals and assists don't lie. And it's not the first time he's done this. COVID times, he did also reach the 20 GA mark. You know, I think he actually had 20 goals in that season alone. So he's done it before. Why is the real deal is because, second reason is because I want to switch it to mentality now. To go from absolute nothingness to where you could probably say 90% of the fan base wanted him out. For good reasons too. He looked like he was done. And look where he's now. I think that's the mentality shift there. Of course, helped. You always need a helping hand to get out of whatever you may need. But to do what you're doing and focus just on your football with all the heavy criticism is why someone can and will be the real deal, is on mentality alone. Because why I say mentality is because you might not be the best footballer in the world, but if you've got great mentality and you can put in a shift...
Mark Albrighton.
You get your Mark Albrightons and he won the league. There you go. But then we got someone with ability. And last but not least, why he's a real deal, Marcus Rashford is a big game player. He scores in big games, big moments.
So that was Mbappe, by the way.
Yeah. So, and if anything you want in one of your top players is the match winners, the ones where you go to a final and you know, I think he can get a goal. I know he's going to get a goal. He's got an 8 out of 10 chance that he's going to get 2 goals potentially this game. I don't know, anything along those lines. And you don't have many of them because you have great players like Harry Kane, doesn't score in finals, goes missing for England when it matters.
Rashford doesn't play in finals. Europa League.
Southgate.
I'm kidding. I'm sour.
But important matches he shows up.
Cool. Before I give my 3 reasons, Harry Kane's been doing what Rashford is currently doing for a long, long time, and he's never been referred to as the best. He's always never as good as so-and-so or so-and-so, whether it was Suarez at a stage or Haaland at a stage or Lewandowski at a stage. Rashford does it for, let's just call it a season, okay? Let's say for a season he's done it and all of a sudden he's das Wunderkind, the best. Why is that?
Don't know, man.
It's not fair, is it?
Media darling, maybe?
Media darling. He feed the world. Anyways, 3 reasons why Rashford isn't the real deal. 1, I believe this is the most purple of purplest patches. Purple Aki.
So you're saying
you know.
Son.
Woo! Human Son got over 14 goals a season, every season, by his first one.
And a lot of them came in purple patches.
We got to do Human Son one of these days, isn't it?
Scorcher hold that one.
Yeah. I think he's just benefiting. Oh, you know what? I don't really have much arguments because I like Rashford. You believe, if you watch Armchair Gaffers, you believe I don't like Rashford. Yeah. Is this sustainable? I'm saying no. That wasn't a question. That's one of my points. This is unsustainable. Okay.
I don't even think you believe that.
Or to get a lucky goal, like
a lucky goal
every single game. The goal against Barca the other day, Ter Stegen, can face that shot 100 more times.
Did you see the way he bounced it across the floor? He's done that a couple times, by the way. So it can't be luck now, can it? If I'm correct, he's done that against Lloris.
Lloris, come on, Lloris, guys.
He's done it a few times. Another one. So that goal against Ramsdale, your own team, that was luck, yeah? That was
no.
Same kind of process. Hit it against the floor.
I wasn't luck at all.
He knows where to put the ball, and a lot of his finishes have been in the corners, not just directly down the middle. That's what you call like a goal. You know, when he goes down the middle and he can go anywhere. It's like hard to keep it not save that. It's right next to him. It could be like Fraser Foreplay moving in slow motion.
Fraser Foreplay?
Yeah.
Is that his name now?
Takes too long.
Oh, wow. I like that one.
Yeah.
Fraser Foreplay. Yeah, thank you.
You see that dive against who was it? Was it Mendy against Leicester? He was moving in slow motion.
Yeah.
Guy's probably still at,
probably just getting up now.
Leicester City ground right now as we speak.
Just getting up. No, listen, I'm not going to give my points because I believe my main thing is that it's a purple patch. And I'm not sure. Okay, if Rashford starts teeing balls up for his teammates, crossing the ball, beating a man, putting dangerous balls in, yeah, and scoring. I don't care about the assists. Yeah, I'm talking about like creating chances. Yeah, then I'll say, cool, you've done it, Rash, because not only are you scoring, you're showing me that when you're not scoring, you're still providing. You're still being a threat. So for me, that's what I'm waiting for. But until then, the jury for me is still out on Rash. I'm sorry.
That's an unfair argument.
Yeah, I'm not. Whoa. Stop. At no point did we ever say this is a fair show.
True.
Yeah. So
True.
let's just discount that one. Yeah, we're done. Just a quick little chat on MBE Rash.
We would beat. I think we would beat France as well if Rashford decided to play after his amazing start. 4 goals and assists, I believe, or 5. Gets benched.
The 2 goals come in one game.
I think one of them did. Yeah, but I think
Was it like Iran?
But every game he contributed something that he played in.
Listen, my main thing for Rash is that I believed in the boy so much. Yeah, and then he let me down. He stopped. He just started doing other things that I don't care about. Because above all, I'm a football fan. So he was doing the things that wanted to be done, and then he stopped. So I felt hurt. But I feel like he's the media darling. And he's a bit protected, a bit like Kane. But yeah, cool. We'll wrap it there. So after this, we've decided that Rashford is not a good player. We agreed on that. Rashford is not a good player. Join us next time when we will be discussing Midson Mount, yeah? Yeah. He used to be called Jason Jount, but you call him Midson Mount, yeah?
Yeah, part of the 3 Midson at Chelsea.
Okay, who's the third? I know who the second is.
Find out next episode.
Peace. Thanks, guys. If you enjoyed this segment of Under the Microscope, please be sure to like and leave a comment under the video. Let me know who I should put under the microscope next. It could be a club, it could be a player, it could be anyone, anything in the world of football. Your likes and comments encouraging me to do more, but unfortunately I'm going to keep doing more regardless. But like them anyway, and subscribe and share it. Let's spread the gospel of Armchair Gaffers, and most importantly 442, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Peace out.